Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming. We're here today with Stand Up Alabama, Operation Get Alabama Back to Work. Woo. Thank you for coming. As you can see, we had planned on having a drop-out rally in front of the state capitol. Everything was go yesterday, and we got here today and found out that just as they're trying to shut down Alabama, they have shut down the roads. But guess what? They can't shut down the voice of the people. We would like to say not only thank you for coming, but two things come to our minds. Well, what I would like to say is two things comes to our mind here. That is the motto of Alabama and the motto of this nation. The motto of Alabama is, we dare to defend our rights. And I believe that's exactly what we're doing today. We have gathered to let the governor know we are defending our rights, our God-given inalienable rights to live, to have life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. But to have those inalienable rights, we must have the right to work. To run our businesses in order to provide for our families. It is not enough for our leaders to say we acknowledge those rights, but to also acknowledge them as action and not just words. I believe that Governor Ivey cares very much about our state and the people of Alabama. That is why we're here today, to offer up our voices as to what we need from her, our leader, a leader that has proven to show that she knows how to lead us boldly with great effectiveness. But now, in this situation, we need her to hear us, the people that elected her as our representative. We need her to lead us in the direction we, the people, want to go. Amen. Governor Ivey, please take this time to hear your hurting people, not the bureaucrats that are still receiving paychecks and have not truly felt the pain of the shutdown in the way the small businesses and out-of-work Alabamians have felt. The other motto that comes to mind is the motto of our nation, "In God we trust." Allow us to make the decisions to trust and depend on God and not the government, to keep us safe and to provide through us through our work and businesses and not government checks. No matter how difficult things are, we have to trust in God for our nation, our lives, and our families. But most of all, we must trust God to heal our nation, that we can take back the freedoms and liberties that God has so amazingly allowed our nation to have. God says he will turn the hearts of the kings. This is where we can pray and trust God to give our governor the ability to make the right decision for the people of Alabama. Governor Ivey, open Alabama! Yeah!
Sorry, we need this one. Governor Ivey, this rally was organized to display Alabamians' urgency to get back to work. It's hard to understand the plights of the small business owner that has been forced to shut down, or the worker who's been laid off. The voices of many business owners, independent contractors, and workers need to be heard, and that's why we are here today. We are here with one purpose, and that is to ask you to immediately approve the reopening of Alabama's economy. It's time that Alabamians are allowed to protect both their lives and their livelihoods. And please know that we are praying for you. Today was supposed to be a car rally where people stayed in their cars and circled around the Capitol. Everything was good to go, like Suzelle said. But now they have cut off the streets due to construction, but I hope y'all will pan around and see there's no construction. These roads are newly paved, they're gorgeous, and there's no construction. They just don't want us to protest. So we're out a block farther. But now they're pulling people over for honking their horns. This was a rally about opening businesses in Alabama, but I think it's going to turn into something more. People are waking up. So we thank you for coming. Keep coming. We'll be here till 3, and honk those horns. You have a right. Thank you.